After the big debate last night in Nevada, we wanted to tell you who we thought the winners and losers were. Should we start with the losers?
Let's start with the losers. Yeah, okay. Number one, Mayor Pete. Number two, Bloomberg.
Yeah.
Bloomberg obviously lost much bigger, but I think we've covered that a lot in the show. I thought Pete Buttigieg came off terribly.
Yeah,
Amy Klobuchar
he seemed desperate.
He was desperate. She had that fantastic line about how all you've ever done is memorize lines from your consultants and other things while the rest of us are out there, actually passing laws and, participating in something real. I thought Pete Buttigieg had a terrible night. Amy Klobuchar, really, it was the same thing. She didn't have the same standout performance. She had tried to have her amazing Amy moments. Didn't really work out so well. So overall, Elizabeth Warren obviously did very, very, very well. Bernie, just by nature of being the front runner, he wasn't just he didn't just survive. He did quite well.
Yeah.
Had a few zingers. And then Biden, I guess, is just irrelevant. I think he's a loser as a result, not necessarily of his performance, but just it's over for him.
I think you have one big loser in Bloomberg, and then you have a number of sub-losers in Pete, Amy, and Biden, who, look, anyone who needed to make something happen last night and failed to is a loser, because everybody on that stage needed to change the dynamics except for Bernie Sanders. Bloomberg just torpedoed his campaign. I think he's going to sustain real damage. Although with that much money, do not write him off too soon.
Nope.
He probably is still the most dangerous and still the top rival to Bernie Sanders. And then the two winners have to be Bernie and Warren. Warren did herself a lot of favors, but the person she probably helped the most is actually Bernie.
Yeah,
by
I think
sustaining
that's right.
by hurting Bloomberg so much with her very effective and strong attacks on him, it will help her, but it's really too late for her to be able to make up the ground and be able to claim a strong position, actually win the nomination.
I've been saying this all day. It's very much a Chris Christie type move where it's too little too late. You had 9 months, you preached unity, you had all this. I don't know where this person was throughout the entire campaign, but it certainly wasn't there, and it's just not enough for her right now. And I think right now, all it is doing, and as I said, I think we're in a prisoner's dilemma in which everybody has a small incentive to stay in all the way into the end, which only guarantees the likelihood more of a broker convention. And so my biggest debate takeaway is not even winners and losers necessarily. It's that the possibility of a broker convention remains extraordinarily high, and that's important.
I will say, though, as we've seen Bernie Sanders continue to win races, and he's very likely to win in Nevada this weekend and potentially in South Carolina as well, people are going to continue to jump on the bandwagon.
They are.
His lead is going to continue to grow. He's going to solidify his position. He's the only one of these candidates outside of the billionaires who actually has the money and the infrastructure and sort of the long-range thinking to be ready to go on Super Tuesday. We saw these massive rallies he's having all over the country, really setting him up for success there. So I think you're going to see that lead continue to grow. And look, if it comes down to he has 47% plurality.
Right.
The closer you get to 50%, the much harder it will be for them to make the case to steal it from him at the convention.
That's right. Well, we're going to track it extremely closely here. This is going to be one of the most exciting stories, I think, in American politics.
It's going to be really interesting. And by the way, a lot of these trends were foretold in our book, The Populist Guide to 2020. New Right and New Left are rising. Thanks so much to those of you who purchased the book. We love seeing the photos on social media. Please keep sharing those. We are working very hard on the thank you videos.
Yes.
We are making progress, I will have you know. So keep looking for those.
Yeah.
And for those of you who haven't picked up the book yet, you can get it at Barnes & Noble. You can get it on Amazon. The Kindle is out. The audiobook will be coming very, very soon, so stay tuned.
Everybody say a prayer to Lord Bezos for that one.
Indeed.
Don't forget,
daily.
If you guys could give us a 5-star review on Amazon, that would be very much appreciated. Helps us in the algorithm.
Helps with Lord Bezos.
It certainly does. All right, we got to keep him happy. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks so much. We're going to continue our look ahead to the Nevada caucus.
And tomorrow, we've got polling, political strategists, reports from the ground. As always, Team Rising will be here. We'll see you guys later.